Try again. What's going on, YouTubers, gamers, and hobbies? And it's time for another Chill with Pete live. Yes, it's another live one, and the reason being, I just need to get used to doing the live stuff. Hence, I've not invited anybody. So anybody that does find this and watches as it's broadcast, then hey, cool. But I haven't informed anybody, so that's the reason for that. I'm just trying to get used to doing these live ones. And not only that, it puts it straight up onto YouTube. It's half the time, really, so it's a lot quicker. It's a lot quicker to do that. Of course, I can't edit it if I want to, if I need to. If I should lean back, one of my boxes falls on my head, then just it happens. I've got loads of paint on me, by the way. Just what I was painting earlier. I did an on the bench this morning, on the bench with Pete. The topics I spoke about, and I'll talk about the same ones here. It's just a different format. So I'm not actually painting. I know I've spoken about the GW airbrush paints already in a couple of videos, and the funny thing is I haven't actually tried them yet. But I will. I promise I will try them, and I'll give you an absolute, honest to goodness. My thoughts on it, I'll probably do a thoughts on video then. I'll do a couple of, I'll get a couple of them to see what ones they got. I'll go on there, see if I can get hold of them and do that. Although I heard you couldn't. I heard they were web only, so that honestly is enough for me because I don't go out that much anyway, like on trips like that. So yeah, that's not a problem. But I will give an honest opinion. And I'll just move that over there. So the big news for me, of course, is the new studio. I now have a date for the start of the building. That's the 5th of October, which is doubly exciting because that will be October as well, which is when I start my orc army. So that's going to be total chaos in the orc front as they start building that. But I imagine October will be over. I'm hoping by the time the studio is built, so I can then move them into the new studio as a fully painted army, which would be super cool. I've got I think about the table height and layout in there, how I want it, and so on and so forth. Yeah, so I've got a couple of things in mind. So I'll be trying. So for a while there, it's going to be a bit trial and error. But hey, at least Mini Warzone will have its own studio, and it'll be totally self-sufficient. Won't be needing to pay any rent to anybody because be self-owned. And thanks to the Indiegogo contributions that I had, I was able to make it half a meter wider than was originally intended, was originally planned. So yay for that. So that's good. My only thing is, what I'm thinking about is it's coming up on winter time. Winter is upon us, and it's probably going to be freezing cold up there before I get a chance to insulate it. Because I'm going to get the main structure will be built, but it won't be fully insulated straight away. That's going to take time, but I'm hoping to be able to work in there in the interim. It's going to have a concrete floor, so I'm thinking of putting like a linoleum surface down on that with the carpets at one end, the carpeted area at one end. So that'll be cool. Tea again, by the way. Tea, not coffee. Tea, because it's better for me apparently. And then, as I said on the bench video, if you've watched that or not, I don't know. I did some decorating the other day. Decorated a little bit of the bathroom, not a lot in there, but I completely redid the kitchen. And as a gift, as a thank you, my wife gave me this. Still sealed. Carnifex. How cool is that? So I'm probably going to do that as a live build at some point. You saw me do the live build of the Tower Riptide. There he is so far. Although I'm happier with the shield, I'm still not completely happy, shall we say. But I think he's getting there. He's definitely getting there. And I might change this here. I was gonna make this because I think they. From what I know, I don't know much about Tau. Don't they have some kind of like a sort of nuclear reactor or some sort of massive power source in them? I was gonna sort of pretend that that was it, and it was kind of pulsating with power, but I'm not sure the effect is quite how I wanted it to be. So, but I don't know. We'll see anyway. Quite happy with the vents, how they came out. Not the best camera to see it on because it's just a webcam. But like I say, I'm happy with him. Once I base him or start basing him, he'll look even better. My choreograph, I think he's called. Did a bit more of him on the bench, the skulls in his back and that. I'm looking forward to finishing him up, putting him on one of my lava effect bases. That'll be super cool. And we got the Gene Stealers are almost done now for Space Hulk. So yeah, once that studio is built, I'll be able to do Space Hulk 40k the lot. People can come in, play me. We'll video it. It's just gonna be awesome. It's gonna be super cool. Obviously, I need a few test runs before I start doing that because I don't want to waste people's time. I want to know what I'm doing. So yeah. Now the sky's the limit. We can do campaigns, all sorts of good things, tutorials. No, I'm starting to do tutorials now. Not many, but I do enjoy doing them actually. Yeah. So although this is live, it's not going to be very long. Same as usual. The same deal as usual. Time it takes me to drink my cup of whatever it is I'm drinking. In this case, tea. And it's not going to take me very long, I don't think. No. I did mention in the other video, my local hobby shop Antics has moved not far, but they've located right smack bang next door to the Games Workshop shop that's in my local town centre. That's kind of cool because it'll be one trip for both sort of things, really. Whereas before, although it was in the town centre, it was a bit of a hike going up the other side and end of town. So if you didn't like walking, it's not good. But now, it's a one-stop trip. Pull up outside, in I go, get what I want, bang, done. And that's it. But I was saying, do you want to have a look at the new one? I could do a little video on what it looks like from the outside. And that reminds me, I must try and remember to get the Facebook link, put a link to it. And if I remember again, actually I forgot with the last video, but I shall remedy that hopefully after this is done. And hopefully I shall remember to do the same on this one. Put a link to their Facebook page in the video description of this one. So that's that. Of course, once the studios be able to do all sorts, not just 40k, Space Hulk, Bolt Action, Zombicide, Ronin, Hordes, War Machine, War Hordes, you name it, we'll be doing it. So it's going to be a busy time ahead, and it's going to be absolutely cracking. I can't wait. So yeah, one of the builder chappies came around yesterday for the second time to finalize some of the plans. Went over it again, had another look at it, said what we was going to do, and said, yeah, he was apologetic that there was a 3-week wait before they could start. So I've been waiting quite a while for this moment, as it is. So 3 more weeks isn't going to kill me. So hopefully I can get some updates done on that as well. Maybe weekends I can show you what work has been done on the new studio. That will be cool as well. And yeah, absolutely awesome. Oh dear. Oh, it's absolutely shitty weather today, as is often the case in Plymouth, but it's terrible today. I got wet when I took the dogs out, and dogs having to stop every couple of paces and shake themselves off. It wasn't good. It was not a pleasurable experience, and not nice. Not nice at all. So I was glad to get home. Bit of a headache, which is why I'm doing a chill with Pete rather than any more tutorial or updates. I want to get some more work done on my tower and choreograph there, but excuse me. But you know how it is. May have to wait. May have to wait another day for another one. But we'll see. They're filmed kind of a day or two before they're put up, so by the time you see, like, say, by the time you see update 4, for instance, update 5 has already been done, you know, and filmed, that it might not have been edited together. I'm hoping once I get the studio up and running, things like battle reports and things like that, I may have to get myself another hard drive to store them on for the meantime. I'm hoping to get a little bit ahead with things like that, and then I can upload them sort of when I need to. Obviously, not nowhere near along the same sort of schedule as mini Warzone, where they're like a month in advance. I won't probably won't be able to get that far ahead, but certainly a couple of weeks. I would have thought that would be quite cool. I'd like to aim for that. I'd like to aim for a 2-week ahead thing with the videos, where they're already done, and that would be great. So yes, anyway, that's pretty much it. I don't have much more to say, really. Just gonna finish up my tea. No viewers yet, which is fine. The point of this was, as with my other chill with Pete, which was a test video, and this is just a familiarity video, if you will. So the more I do them, the more familiar I'll get with it, and that'll be cool. So I'll do this the same sort of manner when I do my next sort of live build, but I'll invite more people when I do that, and yeah, so on and so forth. Hoping these painkillers will kick in soon. Yeah, let's have another look at this Tyranid Khan effect here. Oops. I know it's an older release because of the colours on the back that it's recommending. It's the old colour names, and that's absolutely fine. I don't mind that at all. Well, I imagine the build would be pretty much the same. Yes, it was my wife's boss's son. He's got a load of Warhammer stuff apparently, and he's looking to, clear out a bit of it. So my wife got me that as a thank you for decorating the kitchen. I said, if I'd have known that, I'd have done it a lot sooner. Honestly, I wasn't expecting anything like that. She said, I've got you something. Close your eyes, hold out your hands. I was expecting like a chocolate bar or something naughty to eat, because I've been on this diet. And I thought, that'd be nice, And when she put that in my hands, I opened my eyes. I was like, couldn't believe it. I absolutely could not believe it. So super looking forward to that. I got the Tyranid Turbogon Morlock. I don't know what I'm going to build yet, but probably not Turbogon. What's it called? Tyranid Trigon. Even I knew it began with a T. Give me credit for that. Began with a T. So Trigon on Morlock. I think I'm going to go with the Trigon. I think, but we'll see. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of building for that one. Looking forward to that one too. Some of the orcs minions figure there, which I'm going to do as a tutorial. kind of video. The gargoyles over there, which I'm saving for another tutorial, which I want to do on like concentrating on the leathery wings and how it can be almost translucent with the light coming through them, as opposed to just a bold stark color. So we'll be doing that and looking forward to that. And that was the last mouthful. And as anyone that's watched Chill with Pete's before knows, that signifies the end of the video. So I'm going to hover my cursor over stop broadcast now. Just before I go, it just remains for me to say, remember, all brushes lead to war.